I've been making movies ever since I was a kid. I had the old VHS camera, and I'm sure a lot of folks out there can relate to that. My parents had the old VHS camera, and we would just run around the house during the summer times when we were off school and just do some filming. And so eventually, I went to film school and got myself a small camera, and I was in the military for a while too and traveled around. And just kind of from the experiences I did that I went through, I just documented a lot of stuff and made movies. And I've always had just a creative mind of like wanting to make stuff and put it down on paper. And so I've done that and then just kind of put movies together. And the first handful were not very good, but eventually I got better and better. And I got a bunch on YouTube now and some short films out there and all kinds of stuff. I specialize in horror fan films, so epic horror battles, right here. All right, epic horror battles. They're on YouTube, so I have a YouTube channel, and the best horror fan films on YouTube, right there. So your old school favorite horror characters: Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Ghostface, Leatherface. I mean, you name it. Pinhead. I got them all. Okay, and they usually fight against each other, and they're intertwined in some bigger storyline, and they're all kind of thrown together. So if you love horror characters, and you love sweet movies that have great storyline and intertwine all the characters into like one long epic movie, come check me out on YouTube. Well, usually I take a lot of suggestions from the comments on YouTube. I get a lot of comments, and so that kind of dictates who I'm going to put in the movies. But I think a good battle that I'm going to do coming up soon would be Jason Voorhees versus the Creeper, from Jeepers Creepers. I think that would be kind of interesting fight to see because they're both kind of immortal in a certain way, and they're both strong in that aspect. But I did Jason versus Michael and Freddy versus Jason versus Ash and Michael versus Ghostface and that kind of stuff. So I think Jeepers Creepers versus Jason Voorhees would be cool. Well, see, I'd hate to write and direct and produce a movie because I'd probably mess it up. My favorite movie is Aliens, but I certainly wouldn't want to change that in any way. But if I could write and direct and produce a movie similar to what's out there, my favorite horror kind of sci-fi is The Thing. I love that movie, and just the isolation aspect of it, and the creature aspect of it, and the psychological thriller part of it too, where you don't know which person is this creature, and then it also turns into a giant creature. That one is great. Of course, I wouldn't want to change that one too much because it's a great movie, but if I could be involved in something like that, this would be a great one. I mean, it's tough not to say John Carpenter, but I mean, I like what Rob Zombie does. He brings his own aspect to it, and a lot of folks give him grief for it because he puts a new spin on it. And they just want to see they want to see their old school characters, which is what I do in my fan films. So the fans are happy because they see their old school characters. But in essence, for the new generation that comes up, he puts a different spin on it and puts his own little twist to it. So you got to respect him in that regard. So it'd be cool to kind of sit with Rob Zombie and kind of check out some of the stuff that he does. I'd love the audience to take the experience of just kind of having a great time. None of my films are going to blow any Hollywood movie out of the water, that's for sure. They're not as good as some of those as far as production value and budget. But if they can watch it, be entertained, and like, wow, I wish Hollywood would do something like this, that's what satisfies me. Because I've had folks do that, like, man, is this going to be a real movie? This is better than the other movies. I wish Hollywood could do something like this. That is what kind of inspires me to keep going. Check me out on YouTube. I have a website, TrentDuncan.com. But if you go to YouTube, it's just Trent T. Duncan. Or you can search Trent Duncan or even Epic Horror Battles on YouTube. I mean, I'm the only one that's doing tons of epic battles of horror characters on YouTube. So definitely check them out. They're a great place. I'm filmmaker Trent Duncan, and check out my interview on AcutiePie.com, where you'll find me along with a slew of other creative individuals that will definitely satisfy anything you're looking for.